Hello everyone. So today we will learn how to use Intelligent OCR to process PDF files in UiPath. So let's start. So let me show you the documents that we will be processing today. So here are 4 documents that I have. Let me show you. So they are insurance certificate documents and they look almost same. So yeah, let's start the process. So first thing that we will have to do is we have to install the dependencies, search for Epsilon AI in NuGet.org, and then you can select this smartdata.activities and you can install it. So once you have installed, you will find the smart data activities under Epsilon AI smart data. So first thing that we have to do is drag the smart data extract, and inside it we have to drag start smart data extract, and then we have to drag this save smart data extract. So these are the 3 steps. So first thing that we have to do is write a project name. So I will say insurance, and then we have to create a configuration file. So for that, let's create an Excel file. Let's name it config and open it. So here we have to create the fields that we have to give the name of the fields that we have to extract. So let me just show you the document once again. So we have to extract the followings. So we want to extract the insured person, the insurer, the date, and a value. So for this, let me just create the configuration. Insurer, insured, date, and amount. So we also have to provide the type of the data. So in this case, it's a text. This is also a text. Date is a date, and amount, for now let's use text. So we are done with the configuration file. Just save it and close it. And this is what we have to select in the second parameter. So let's select that. And then we have to give the file path where the files are. So this is the file, this is the folder. Let me just copy it and put it in a folder called files. Okay. So let's select that folder. Okay. And we have to save the file somewhere. So let's use the desktop for that. Okay. So now now we have the Excel file saved, configuration file saved somewhere in the desktop, and output will also be available on the desktop. So let's just start the process. So what happens is now each file will come one by one, and you can see that a dynamic form has been created here. So to get the data, all we have to do is just create a rectangle around the data and keep doing it for all the fields. You can correct if the OCR is not giving the correct results, and then just save it. Then you go to the next page. Then let's do it again. Let's do it quickly this time. let's continue. So there are 4 documents in this batch. So we are in the 3rd document. So the idea behind this particular approach is that you have to admit that PDF processing is difficult, and no system can cover all the scenarios. So the best chance that we have here is to save the time of the person that who is doing it. So this way you don't have to create the complex configuration or form using the form activity, etc., etc. And there is always a human judgment required here. I mean, what should be extracted? Okay, so I made a mistake. That's not a date. So let me just do that, and let's go back here. And yeah, just notice we are just pressing enter to send the data to that respective field. So we don't have to literally copy or anything. So now if you save it, you will see 0 documents left. So then we can close this document, close this window, and let's see what's there in the desktop. So as you can see, the project name was insurance. So that's why it has created insurance.xlsx and in this particular folder. So this becomes the Excel file name, and this becomes the location of the output. So let me just open it and show you what we have got. So we have got the data correctly here, what we have extracted. So the file name, the particular fields, etc. and etc. So now what happens is you have to sometimes you have to just upload it on a particular system, maybe a web or SAP. So once we have this data, we can upload it. Let's create a new sequence for that. But you can create it in the same sequence. Just for this tutorial, I'm just uploading it so that we don't have to do the extraction again and again. So first thing that we have to do is drag the Excel scope, and let's open up the file. And we will iterate over row by row. So for that we have to use the read range. So let's just open it once again, and you can see the file or the sheet name is config. So let's change this default value sheet 1. So the output of this will be saved in data table, DT table, and then we have to do the loop. So we will do for each loop under the data table. So let's do that. So this will be looping on DT table, and then we have to upload it on a particular web page. So I have just created a Google Sheet form. So let me just do a recording for this. So let's record. So I'll just fill something for now, which we will replace with dynamic value. Okay, and then we will be clicking on submit, and then we will clicking on submit another response. And now we can stop the recording and click on save and exit. So this has come here, and now we will replace these with the data. So let me just open it once again. So we have to take this value. So this will be row, which is this variable, row bracket insurer. Okay, I think this should be fine. Let me just continue. Okay. Okay. This. Okay. So we have to add the toString here. Okay, I think we have the validation done. So let me just close this Excel file, save it, and let's run it. So as you can see, it is uploading the data one by one. The process is complete. So for an end-to-end demo, let me just cut this from here, and then yeah, that's the end of the process. But just to complete the whole story, let me just do it here, so that we run it in a single sequence. So let's start. So we have the first file, and this will be kind of demo, so hopefully no error should come. Okay, so see, there are many ways to do this. There is a Abby Flexi Capture and other solutions as well. But see, at the end of it, if it is not easy to use, what's the point? So, I mean, our aim is to make sure that anyone who wants to quickly create a process and they want to save time, they should be able to save time. So that's why we have Excel based configuration instead of configuring each field one by one. So as long as you have that field in the Excel file configured, the corresponding form field will be created for you. And then there are other types of data, like for example, you have small text, and then you have name, which will contain first name, last name. You have date and time. So there are many. So I hope you can understand. So you can see the documentation for other values, not an issue. So let's quickly do this. I think we are very close to the end. So this is what the once the process is created and we have the files coming in a single in the same folder every day, you don't have to kind of create this process. So your team member can just run this process every day, and that will complete the sequence. Like now I have just completed. So if we see, the Excel upload is happening for each of them. And yeah, you can use any type of file, TIFF file, PDF file, JPG, PNG, etc., etc. So yeah, so that is it from my side. So I hope you liked the demo, and I'm hopeful that you will be trying it very soon. Another thing that I just want to mention here is that you have to keep the license file in the same folder. So let me just open this. Yeah, so you will see there is a license.key file in this project. So that you can get by going and signing up on epsilonai.com. So once you have registered, and then if you go to the accounts page, you will find out the download license file here. So it's a simple file. You just keep this file in the folder that that contains the process file, and it will run smoothly. So yeah, I mean, that was the demo as well as the tutorial. Thanks for watching, and subscribe the channel, and I will be posting many more videos like this, and also extending this particular video further. So in case you have any doubt, just email me at pradeep@epsilonai.com, or you can just WhatsApp me on this number. Let's talk someday. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye.